He does do a little bit of harassment over here at Jjajan's base, but it's pushed away easily by the massive number of Marines, and he's just tossing up turrets left and right because he can. So so right now, these stalling efforts with the Mutalisks, keeping him busy, keeping him inside that base, looking around, making sure he's not getting extra bases, keeping those towers up. Catechin's looking very good right now, and he will, of course, get a large force of Mutalisks. They do have damage upgrades, so they actually work very well. So in particular, Jjajan will need to get a lot of Marines to deal with the Mutalisks, but of course a lot of Marines are easily countered by a good amount of Banelings. So we do know that Jjajan, of course, is on the way. He has killed out that little scout that's been holding on there. So Catechin is well aware of the fact that we have some trouble brewing and incoming. So he's just going to hang out with his Mutalisk, and here we go. We're going to see a really big explosion bioball here, and not really quite as many as I would think were lost, but it has left the rest of his force is relatively unharmed, and we're going to clean up with Mutalisks and these relatively easily. So let's see, we'll take a look at the units lost. So we have essentially the same number of units lost for both players, which of course is our units are a lot cheaper, so that would be kind of a bit of a loss for Jjajan. And as you can tell, the production for Catechin is just going through the roof now with 4 bases up. We have a Queen pumping out those injections at each base just about as fast as they can come up. We are seeing upgrades being researched. We are seeing a greater spire coming out, so pretty soon we're probably going to see Broodlords, which are absolutely devastating. We have that huge Baneling Bioball coming through, and it is just absolutely crushing that Marine army. Although this is actually kind of dangerous because Marines do quite a bit of damage, especially with an upgrade to Mutalisks. So looks like Jjajan actually won that exchange, and we do have the Corruptors up. Not yet enough money for Broodlords. We could see that Jjajan might actually take the expansion of Catechin, or at least do quite a bit of damage to it. Now we do have quite a few Zerglings coming out, and it looks like they will be able to easily take care of the remaining forces. So as it stands, Jjajan is in kind of a tough spot. He does not have a third expansion at this point, so we are not seeing the same production amount that we do with Catechin. So if we see 20 Marines, and we see those, most importantly, those Broodlords are out. Now that we have those Broodlords out, and really Jjajan's army is almost entirely a ground army, without those Vikings to take down those Broodlords, he is not in a very good position. We do have some good old Terran dropships. This is very typical of Terran. Attack in one place, dropship an expansion, or in another place, put your dropship in before the expansion, and that's what we see right here. And they most of the units relatively easily go down. We are seeing that huge Baneling bio ball coming in, and that's going to be very dangerous for this group right here. And as you can see, everybody dies. Well, yep, everybody, except that one ghost. See, that ghost does take down that Mutalisk relatively quickly, getting quite a few kills. See a bunch of Mutalisks come in to take care of the remaining problem. So Catechin down to 3 bases, but has a very, very scary army. Between those banelings, those couple of mutalisks, I'm not sure if Jjajan is going to be able to hold this off. This may be a game ender right here. Jjajan does finally take an additional expansion, is putting up a command center, but at this point I'm not sure if he's going to be able to hold off this massive attack. As you can see, he rushes forward to try to get those movements, but when he does, the Thane is there to meet him, and there goes all of his standing forces. He has nothing to speak of in regards to air that could take down those broodlings, or those hydralisks, or those broodlords. Those hydralisks are just pushing forward, breaking things as they can see them. You can see those buildings coming down, and as you see in the back here, we have some reinforcements are on the way. Those hydralisks are just hanging out, making sure to keep protection for the broodlord. There's just really nothing that Jjajan currently has right now that can do anything with this. Those broodlings just do so much damage, and because they're essentially a projectile from an attacking unit, they might as well be never-ending. So we have more Zerglings coming up. See that production Catechin has caught up to Jjajan. 4 bases now, back in swing. Well, not mining yet, but up. And we can see that anything that Jjajan can beat up, even if he wanted to beat off this point, he just wouldn't be able to. So there's that good game. We are now 1-1. 2 great games, and we're moving on to the third. So, as always, if you like these games, please subscribe and rate.